cannot help this past week but to keep up with, or at least to see, various attacks of nations upon another, one nation upon another. Nations have been attacking one another from their inception. It's only in the last century, though, that we have been able to keep up with conflicts as they happen, to the point that even now, if you so desire, you can see almost as quickly as the next door neighbors can see. Not your next door neighbors, the next door neighbors of where the attack is happening, what's going on. So what is a Christian's responsibility when we are bombarded with news of foreign conflict? Because our lives are relatively peaceful, our desire for drama draws us to look, like those who slow down when they pass a car wreck. It's good to know what's going on in the world, but as God's people, we should remember what our responsibilities are and what they are not in such matters. So I want to give briefly three things. First of all, we cannot worry about the world. Our Heavenly Father knows every sparrow that falls, and He certainly knows every man, woman, and child killed or injured. God only gave us, though, the capacity to pray for and be concerned for a limited number of people. Unlike our Creator, we are finite, with finite abilities, including our ability to think. This is no call to keep your head in the sand, but we must be wary to not come under care that God has not given us. We only hear about these events because our political and media leaders want us to. They do not tell us of the ongoing persecution of Christians in places like Nigeria, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, North Korea, China, and throughout the world. So we must be wise in how we care. Number two, we are called to pray. So first of all, we should pray for our brothers and sisters throughout the world, that is, the Christians. God's people in the Ukraine are facing significant afflictions. They need our prayers for wisdom, courage, provision, and protection as they suffer. But also, we need to pray for an end to violence and an establishment of godly order. Third, remember that our prayers have greater impact on eternity than our opinions. It's not that we should not hold opinions, but most of the time we offer 10 times as many opinions as we do prayers. Our actions let people know what we think. One action lets people know what we think. The other affects the course of nations. So give priority to the action that matters and has long-lasting consequence.